Hey, what's up?
Hey, Joey. I just wanted to leave you a message. I had a great time getting to know you, but I think we should just be friends. I honestly thought you were super cute, super funny. But when you said your favorite Ninja Turtle was Donatello, it just turned me off. Michelangelo all the way.
Dating in 2024 is different, but not impossible. If you're someone who feels like giving up or throwing in the towel, well, don't. Well, maybe. Let me explain. A huge reason why I think it's tougher nowadays is because guys and girls just seem more divided than ever. Almost like we've reverted back to being kids. But what's funny is the reason we're divided isn't because of some actual war. The girls didn't steal the plans to the Death Star. It's all thanks to the internet. There were so many videos telling guys that women only want you for your status, your money, your Pokemon cards. And then on the other end, there are plenty of women, like on Twitter, saying that all men are trash. Men only want you for one thing, and it's so disgusting. Yeah. Your Pokemon card. And if you stay online long enough and only listen to these videos, soon enough, you'll despise the other gender. There are so many red pill podcasts, so many videos painting out women to be a certain way when really they're just a loud minority. Guys like Andrew Tate have influenced the minds of so many young men. It's easy to believe that guys watch Andrew Tate because they're all misogynistic and hate women, but I don't think that's really the full story. I think it's because guys like Tate give young men hope. He gives them hope that they too can get the pretty girl, make a lot of money, and be happy as long as they do what he's doing. These kids who follow Tate remind me of Zuko in Avatar and how chasing Aang gave him hope.
But the important thing is, the Avatar gives Zuko hope.
What he's doing isn't right, but you can see why he's doing it. Dating is also a lot more transactional nowadays. People are constantly arguing who should give more. There's a huge debate on what the first date should even be, how much you should spend on a first date.
Lunchtime coffee dates are everything that is wrong with modern dating. Katie says that she feels like a coffee date is the easy way for a guy and indicates to her that he didn't invest a lot of time in planning the date.
It's strange to me because relationships shouldn't be about that. Because now it just feels like auditioning for America's Got Talent.
So what do you do for work?
I am a magician.
Oh, that's cool. Can you show me a trick?
I need a volunteer. Will you help me?
Sure.
Perfect. With your help, I will make my virginity disappear. There seems to be no more focus on just like falling in love and loving the person. And when that person can't do the transactional things that they usually do, whether it's like cooking, washing the dishes, making as much money, you should have compassion and understanding for them and help them out, be there for them because they're human. But the internet doesn't think that way. Isn't it interesting how the internet has like the most information while being the stupidest place on earth? Another one of these that thankfully hasn't happened to me, is cheating. Cheating is like very normalized now. People almost like think it's cute or like funny to do. Thankfully, since we do live in the time of the internet, people are constantly getting exposed. There's a whole YouTube channel dedicated to like finding cheaters.
You set a sting operation on me?
Call it whatever little fancy you want. The point is, your thirsty ass just tried to hook up with her. I saw all of it.
You like that? How about this I'm not f***ing leaving until you give me my money. Boom, how about that?
Are you serious?
The $5 for the gas.
It's kind of sad that like it's so common that you can have a whole YouTube channel to just finding cheaters, but hey, at least you're getting exposed. A lot of people say that if you're gonna cheat on somebody, you should just break up with them, which is true. But I think the mindset is that the person that they're cheating with has something that the original person doesn't have, but that original person still has qualities that they like. This person that they're originally with, you know, is really kind and sweet, but this other person is very exciting and funny. This doesn't justify it. I'm just like trying to understand the thought process because it's so weird to me, you know? Don't cheat, okay? I mean, I've cheated on a test, but you know what I'm saying. So you guys might be curious, what do we do? What is the solution to any of this? I would say 1, get off the internet. At least don't spend all your time watching these videos because they're clearly not helpful. If you do watch these videos, watch them purely as like entertainment. Watch it as something to laugh at because honestly, some of these clips are pretty funny. Don't let them shape your worldview because these are very extreme cases. Sort of like someone who only watches Fox News and then starts to form a certain opinion on a certain demographic. Not every woman is a gold digger and men can care about you past your appearance. Let's say you're not watching these videos and you're a normal person, but you still just can't get into a relationship. That might be because you're not supposed to be in one. I know. And I say this because it's currently my situation. I've never been in a relationship, but it actually did not bother me for a long time. And I had crushes like other people do, but I always figured I'd just get a girlfriend later. And I think it's because I've always just been more focused on my dreams and hobbies that I like. But as a 22-year-old, I've started to think about it more. And after having a fair amount of fails, I realized maybe that's my sign that a relationship just isn't something I need to pursue right now. When I transferred to university last fall, I met a lot of girls that I would have liked to date. But an interesting thing happened. I wasn't getting rejected by them, but they just all had boyfriends. They weren't lying to me either. Like, I would see them holding hands with their boyfriends walking down the sidewalk. And if they weren't in a relationship, there would be some other external factor stopping us from like being together. I met this one girl who was super cool. We got really close and I honestly considered taking it past friends. But then she told me that she was going to transfer after this semester. So there'd be no point in trying to start something with someone who was just going to be gone, you know? It kind of sucked, but it still didn't catch on to me that I maybe just needed to pursue other things until the second semester. It's funny because I pursued girls a lot less the second semester, but the 3 times that I did really let me know that it was time to throw in the towel. The first girl was someone that I saw in the laboratory at our school. I was using a machine that I needed to finish a project and I was just letting the machine cook. I saw her walk in and so I began to cook. I'm just kidding. She had these really nice braids, so I just instinctively told her like, hey, you have really nice braids. She thanked me and we started to talk. I found out that she was an engineering student and she was making a calculator that blind people could use, which was super cool. Kind of had an accent, so I asked her where she was from and she said Puerto Rico. At this point, I'm thinking her and I are finna get married and we're gonna have Miles Morales. That's what's gonna happen. Even though she seemed like she enjoyed talking to me, she had to turn in her project soon, and I could tell that she was kind of in a hurry. So I think to myself that I should give her my Instagram. And right as I think of that, I check on my project and it's demolished, broken. I don't know what's going on. I asked one of the employees, he doesn't know what's going on. We spend like 5 to 10 minutes working on it. We fix it, I look back, and she's gone. I couldn't give her the gram. Next girl was a girl who worked at my school's game room. I hadn't seen her in a while, and we used to chat a lot the previous semester. She actually saw me first and said, hey, I haven't seen you in forever. Oh yeah, I've been busy. Same. It's good to see you though. Too bad we don't see each other as often. At this point, I'm thinking like, should I give her the gram? Should I do that? She looks at me and she goes, oh no, I don't have Instagram. It's against my religion.
What?
I didn't even bother to ask what her religion was, but I know that ain't in the Bible, so it might have been for the best since our beliefs seem to be different, you know? But even after that, I still didn't fully give up. I still had hope that I could end up with someone. So there was this girl in one of my classes. I'm a bit hesitant to approach girls like actually in my class because if they say no, you still got to see them for the rest of the semester. But she seemed really nice, like the type that wouldn't make it awkward even if she wasn't interested, you know? Also, she wasn't a complete stranger since I like to talk in class and she knew a bit of my personality. When I offered to give her my gram, she said yes. I finally got the gram, but I was still suspicious that, you know, she probably had a boyfriend or something. I check her profile. She doesn't have a boyfriend and she never will because she's gay. At that point, I realized maybe I'm just not meant to be in a relationship right now because those weren't even rejections. My ego wasn't hurt. I felt like there were external forces at play stopping me from being with any of those girls. And maybe that's just because I need to focus on something else. And perhaps some of you are going through the same thing. If you feel like your love life sucks right now, maybe it's because you're not supposed to have a love life right now. I know you guys may have your own beliefs, but I'm confident God is showing me this because I'm supposed to be doing something specific in my life right now. And dating someone would distract me. So if you're trying to find somebody and you're just not having any luck with it, maybe it's not about you being ugly or unlikable. Maybe you just need to find something you're passionate about right now. And it could be small too. You don't need to become like the president. There's so much beauty in just life and just existing. Of course, relationships are amazing. I'm not trying to act like they aren't. But maybe there's something waiting for you that you just need to discover on your own. Okay, bonus story. This happened like 3 days ago. This girl I know texted me and she said that she was home from college. I know her from my old job and we hadn't seen each other in a really long time. So just in my mind, I'm like, hey, you want to like do something this summer? You want to hang out? And she's like, yeah, sure. An hour later, I text her to see like when she'd want to hang out. And her Instagram account is completely deleted. And I do not have her phone number. Are you telling me that God deleted her Instagram account to keep her? What am I supposed to do? I'm almost starting to freak out. Like, what's so important that I need to focus on? What am I supposed to do? Am I the avatar? Like, now I'm kind of scared because if God deleted this girl's Instagram account, the next girl I talk to, he might just delete her. Like, all jokes aside, y'all stay safe. Love y'all. Peace.